Let's give her hi, hello. You're on mute actually.
We cannot hear.
We still can't hear you. Can you check your audio, please? Audio settings. Not yet. We can't hear you.
Increase your volume.
Not yet. Hello. Hello, May Sunita. Can you hear us?
She's on mute, I think.
We can't hear you. Can you check your audio settings, please?
She's not connected.
Hello. Would you want our help so that you can you please share your screen? We can guide you through that audio settings, please. Hello, May Sunita. Would you want to share your screen so that we can guide you? Thank you. Screen at her. Yeah, can you click on the mic over there? Yeah. Can you go to the settings over there? The icon settings icon, right next to the blue icon. Yes, yes. Microphone second. Second, can you set on second tab? Microphone. Yes, yes, you can click on the blue green button over there. Yeah, agree. Okay. Can you click on that blue button? Okay. Can you speak now? Can you unmute and speak? Not yet. Can you click on the settings one more time, please? Okay, one more time, please. And microphone. And can you click on the drop down in the microphone? Yeah. Can you click on the last option, microphone array? Yes, please. Click on the green button, please, and the blue one. And can you unmute and talk now? Hello? You have to toggle between those options. So, can you click on settings one more time and can you use your laptop default ones rather than any extended devices? Just the laptop audio video. Settings, microphone, yes. Standard stereo. Yes, yes. Can you try all the options here and check? Hello? Can you can you again click on that settings icon, please? Technical details. Okay. Can you second tab, please? Second tab, please. The microphone. Can you click on that? Third one. Not this one, third one. Yes. Green button. Yeah. Now can you unmute yourself and the blue button as well? Hello. Can you talk now? We still can't hear. Those are the four options. Can you please leave the session and rejoin it one more time? While joining, it will be asking to allow the microphone and camera. You have to allow that. Then only you will be able to, you know. Can you just exit this one and while joining, it will ask the permissions to allow for microphone and camera. Please allow that. Thank you. Hello, welcome back. Sorry for the quiet delay here. I think she has some technical issues. She'll be figuring out. So we will be joining our next session, wherein Alex Web. So please join her session while we figure out with me Sunita. Thank you. Your audio is now.
She's on mute.
Now you are on mute. So if you can, no, we can't hear you. Can you share your screen one more time, please? I can guide you. This we have to change. Can you share your screen one more time, please? Yes. Can you go to settings? Click on settings. Okay. Can you go to the last third option? Third option. Third one. Not this one. This third one. Last one. No, no, no. It's
Third tab.
third tab on the top. On the top.
Right side.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's. Can you click on the first option? Can you click on the drop down? Yeah. Can you click on the first one? Yeah, first one, please. And you can click on the blue. Yeah, yeah. Click on that one. Click on that one. Close this window, and you can. Can you can you talk now? No, we can't hear you. Second one. Yeah, please click on that. Third one. Sorry. Yes, yes. Can you talk now, please? No, no, no. Can you go back once to the settings? Can you click on third option? Third one. Third one. Next one. Next one. Third tab. Third
Third.
third tab. Not this. Yes. Click on last option. Speaker headphone. Yeah. Try this one, please. Can you unmute yourself? No. Are you are you are you connected with any earphones or any external devices to the laptop? Please disconnect them and just use the default ones. That way it will work. Can you disconnect all the you know headphones or earphones, anything connected to the laptop? Can you please remove them and try with the basic laptop settings? Can you try now? Unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself, please? Talk now, please. Talk. I think there is some issue. Let me connect with you separately. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, I think May has some connection issues. I'll connect with her separately, and meanwhile we can join Cheryl Beas. So let's join her session. Thank you. A small introduction about you. Melinda will be introducing to our audience about you, and they will get to know about you. Yeah, over to you, Melinda.
Yes. Hi, May Sunita. How are you?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine. Very exciting.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
fine.
so much, May
I'm good.
Sunita, yeah, for joining this. We are so honored. So, I would like to give a brief introduction of yours. So, later you can start your presentation. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
esteemed guests and enthusiasts of transformative narratives, it is my distinct honor to introduce our speaker, May Sunita, with a decade of unwavering dedication to serving as a midwife in Norway's maternity ward. May Sunita stands before us not only as a beacon of expertise but as the founder and CEO of IOPT Midwife May Sunita AS. In the moments to come, May will share her rich experiences transporting us to the delicate world of prenatal care and trauma therapy. Pictured standing beside her as she navigates the intricate noises of the mother-child relationship, unrevealing the intricacies that influences our identities today. May's presentation promises concrete examples of IOPT integration coupled with personal insights from her journey as an adopted child, offering a unique perspective on trauma theory and its profound effects on the development of next generation leadership. So, welcome, May Sunita, on the stage. So, now stage is all yours. Good luck.
I wish you all the very best.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. Uh, you can see now. And I want you to welcome to the delivery room and to our next generation leaders. And it starts actually from the womb. And this is me. And I am my Sunita IOPT midwife. How can I help? That's is the one that this is how I'm meeting my patients, my clients, my colleagues. And this is actually taken from the delivery room, the picture. And this is my academia. I'm a nurse, I'm a midwife, I'm a trauma therapist, and proud member of the Norwegian Midwifery Association, and holding membership in Norwegian Trauma Therapist Association. But I'm a lot more of that. I have a history of being adopted from India, and I'm a mother to 2 children. But this is IOPT is about who are you beneath all the layers. And that's what I will getting further into. And this is the wall of consciousness. As you see, as a trauma therapist, a midwife, I'm very interested in our psyche. How is it how is it? What's the psyche? What does it mean? And the psyche, our psyche starts from the day you are conceived. As you see in this picture here, it started from this, when the sperm and the egg is melted together. And when that happened, you are floating around 6 and 9 days before you attach in the uterus. But these days are very precious days, because these days you are you, totally you, with no one else layers about you. Because when you touching the uterus here, you're not just you, but it's you and your mother. You become we. And it's hard to separate from a person that's so tiny and small, 10 weeks, 10 days. It's an embryo, but you have your own psyche. So if your mother if she is worried, she's afraid, she's in a bad relationship, she's very concerned, the baby takes the off so that the mother can be there, totally emotional, in present with the baby. So that's what I meant. Who are you beneath all the layers? If this is you and all this, the layers is about you, it's difficult to separate. Who are you? And that's also affecting who are you as a leader. And this wall of consciousness, you see the wall, behind the wall here, if you can see, this is in our psyche, but we don't remember it. We don't have it in our head and in mind, but we have it in all our body. Every cells in our body remembers. So the psyche starts from the day you're conceived and is to this present moment, here and now. So if you picture, I guess all of you have a mirror in the bathroom. And if you can picture and visualize yourself and see the mirror, and that's your psyche. And if you break the mirror, it breaks into thousands of pieces. And you pick up one little piece here. And that's one psyche structure. But we are consist of every glass and pieces. Everything is our psyche. And I show you this. It's like the splitting part. What's I calling? It's a piece of the mirror that I'm picking up. It consists of trauma parts and survival parts and healthy parts. No matter what happened to you, we always have some healthy parts. And sometimes they are very small in our. If the trauma happens, if you had to split off because you have to be there in the next one, in the previous one, when you're attaching to the uterus, if our mother isn't there for us, we kind of split off a part of us, and that's the trauma part. We're splitting it off, but the body still remember, but our mind doesn't. And this part in us, it's how can I say? This affects us. It's a trauma part, and trauma is not what happened to you. but it's what's happened inside of you because of what happened to you. And this is a kind of invisible force that dictate how you're living your life unconsciously. So, and we do have surviving parts, and our survival parts do anything to keep us from the trauma parts, the trauma feeling that was too unbearable to take. So we had to split off so that you can be allowing yourself to be you. And we have the healthy part as well. And I will share a story with you from the delivery room. But I have to read it because it's so much details, but I read it for you. Let's see. And this is about the healing power of trauma-informed care. How the huge impact on not just the mother, but also the baby's future. And this is a first expectant mother in active phase of labor, and the labor seems to slow down or actually just stopped. I found myself next to a first-time mother in the midst of active labor. She bore the marks of pain, concern, fear emotion that I knew were not just tied to the moment of childbirth, but also to challenges she had faced earlier in life. Details which I had learned from the report. I sensed that this moment was held a deep meaning. I observed her tension. Her entire body was taut like a violent string. Her face was contoured, almost in a frozen, it's like in a grimace, like this. She breathed rapidly and shallowly. Her pupil was dilated, and her gaze wandered. She was like this in a room. She couldn't really see anything. She didn't know. She seems unsure and to how to position herself in bed. She was really afraid. The birth process seems to slowing down, and it occurred to me that this might be due to her past trauma. With gentle care, I asked her, "Have you experienced painful events before? If anyone has crossed your boundaries?" After a brief pause, she opened up and shared a painful history where a sexual assault had occurred during her adolescence. Using the splitting model, the model I showed before, with the healthy part and trauma parts and surviving parts, I explained to her how such trauma could impact the childbirth experience and offer supportive advice. I conveyed that she possessed immense inner strength throughout the birthing process and throughout the birthing journey and within her own body. I also share insights about how the body tends to hold back when fear sets in, potentially hindering the progress of labor. At the same time, I emphasize that this was not something she had controlled before. But now was the time for her and the baby to work together. I suggested that she communicate with the baby, sending thought of safety and welcome. so that the baby knew it was wanted despite of the lingering fear her mother had, because the baby is connected to the mother's emotional stage. We sat in silence in the couple. I sat in silence with the couple. A few minutes later, I could see in her eyes that she was ready, that the decision was made. I asked if she was ready. She replied, yes. With a promise of hope and a joint effort, she released the fear and worries that had held her back. And in an atmosphere of strength and cooperation, we safely brought a beautiful baby girl into the world. Following the birth, the woman took a quiet moment for reflection. She took the time to express gratitude for the meaningful conversation we had before the birth, which turned to be the turning point in her journey. With deep support and insight she had gained, she felt stronger, more confident, and more in control throughout the entire birthing process. She was able to make an authentic choice for her, to be the leader in her own story, and to lead herself beneath the doubts and worry and fear. She was able to choose. Yeah, it's a good story, but it's illustrating everything, not just for her, but also for our baby's future and future health. Because most of the clients I have are traumatized from the time when they give birth or from the time when their mother gave birth to them. So it's so crucial to be heard, to be seen, and to get the information. Because before you can be authentic with yourself, you have to feel safe within, really be emotional. Yeah. And as I said, the splitting model, as if we can see here, you see this one, the trauma parts was triggered. The trauma feeling in her was triggered from the time when she was sexual assault. The feeling of losing control over her own body. And that can be triggered when it's pain, contractions, you don't know what you're going to, everything happens so fast. You have to feel safe. And the survival parts here make her, the muscle tense, the birth slow down. But her healthy part was there, even if it was little to begin with. But when she had all the information and how this reaction, how to understand her own reaction, she was able to make the choice for her own and also to take control. Sorry. And therefore, she could be authentic. And to make an authentic choice. And that goes for us as a leader, even if you are I guess it's men as well, but we all have something in common. And that's we have all been inside a womb. And that's where it all starts. And I will share a story. It was actually, I called this story The Toll of Neglecting Self-Care as a Leader. And this is about a businesswoman in her 30s. She had been trying to conceive through an IVF assistance. How do you say it? When you're getting help to get pregnant. And she had conceived through IVF for several years. After her latest unsuccessful IVF attempt, she started to work harder. She needed to feel proficient in her job. She needed to feel something. As a real estate agent, she set herself the goal of becoming the top seller in her area. In her pursuit of success and recognition, she continued working harder, longer time, went traveling, went to courses, just thinking, how can I sell more? What can I achieve? I need to feel good. And she continued work while undergoing another round of IVF. Outwardly, she appeared smiling and happy, but inside, she felt emotionally numbed and constantly shortcoming. Unfortunately, this attempt also ended in a miscarriage. After 3 weeks, I pick up the phone and I give her a call. But before, I asked her a question. I asked, what is it that you need? I asked if she had listened to her own needs. And after the 3 weeks, she realized that her occurred approach was not healthy for her. She had started now to prioritize herself and understand the importance of authenticity and self-care in leadership, starting with herself from within. To be an effective leader, you must take care of yourself. She accepted that listening to herself and giving herself time and care was essential for her well-being and success. So it's not all about going for the money, the income, to be the best. Because how can you lead others if you cannot lead yourself? And this is investing time in you means investing in your child's future health. Then you can be more in present with your child. But also to be in present with yourself. As a leader, it's important. Because you can't be in present with others if you're not truly true yourself. So the environment makes all the difference. From the womb, in the childhood, and when you're adult as well. You're working as CSO, CAO, leaders, partners, moms. We enroll every roles here. If you feel not safe enough, you're not involving yourself. You cannot grow and have a personal development if you're not in a healthy environment. So this is crucial. And take time for yourself as well, and find the balance. Because one thing for sure, being an entrepreneur, you have to believe in the uncertainty all the time, but it depends on how safe you are. To balance this, you have to feel safe to take a choice, but you also have to be on the uncertainty as well. And I want to end this session with a quote from Maya Angelou that I have taken with me as a mom, as a midwife, as a trauma therapist, a girlfriend, a CIO. I have learned that people will forget what you said, forget what you did, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And that goes for us leaders. To be an exceptional leaders, you have to lead others and make them feel increased. But it has to start with you. And it started as early as in the womb. So I want to thank you all for your valuable time. And if you want to be in contact with me, you can go for my website, or you can write me an email or book a free discovery call, because this is very crucial. And this is what's happened in the womb and in our childhood dictates how you are becoming a leader and taking care of you. You're also being present with the baby, and the baby is our next generation leader. So thank you so much. Yes.
Welcome back. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sunita, for the exceptional speech on pregnancy and the taking care of the child. So, the midwife's exceptional care and support throughout the pregnancy journey, and expressing gratitude for their expertise, your expertise, compassion, and dedication in ensuring that a positive and healthy experience on the mother and the child. It was really a very eye-catchy presentations. It is a very helpful for all the women who are attending for this conference. So thank you so much for sharing your wonderful presentation with Win Areas Pro Summits Virtual Summit 2024. And Shruti, do you have any question for Ms. Sunita?
Yes, I do. Our audience posted lots of questions, but I'll be picking one important thing in between that and we'll be posting that to you. And what
Okay.
a exceptional presentation all over, and it really catched. I guess it really catched many of the moms' attentions. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to add something before the question, and that's that this presentation can really get things starting process within. So you can be maybe experience some reaction, you can emotional reaction. So just take care of yourself. It
Okay.
can really happen because it touches so deep inside of
Yeah,
us.
it actually did. Thank you. So the question here is caring for the individuals from babies who have experienced trauma can be very emotionally challenging. How do you prioritize self care to ensure your own well being?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Well, I do go in a supervision group because we have to deal with our own trauma feelings, and we have to know our own trauma biography. And as I mentioned in the beginning, I am adopted from India, and I came to Norway when I was 9 months old, and I have no clue of my future or my grounding or my roots, because before I started the IOPT education, I couldn't tell who I am. But now I really, from getting all the information and to meet my own trauma biography, it makes me a better person. And it also can meet my clients, my patients, the women, the men, where they are. So it's very important to go regularly in a supervision group to getting support. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very well answered. I hope you keep you as a priority. I mean, yeah, it's kind of I'm touched with all your presentation. Thank you so much, and it's an absolute honor for us to have you here. Please, join our next session, and let me tell you who's the next session. Give me 1 minute. Maureen. So our next session is Maureen. Please do join in that. Stay tuned for more exciting speeches as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.